Punjab government issues notification for waiver of admission tuition fees for current academic year. CBSE compartmental exams to be held at home centre. Government clarifies reports on schools closure till December. Fact check. Image from Nepal falsely circulated as Uttarakhand children going to school using wire bridge. School reopening news. The state to take final decision on resuming normal classes after August 25th. No school till COVID fully in control, says Arvind Kejriwal. Two government school teachers suspended in UP for not hoisting national flag on Independence Day. Data on migrant students to ensure education continuity. Schools look to resume sports practice with curbs. One education policy for all states not viable, says expert. Winter break back in UP government primary schools. Bharat Bhushan Ashu inaugurates school at Ludhiana village. Uniform stationery sales plummet as schools remain shut. Using stone, class 12 student makes Nadaswaram, which is usually made of wood. New challenge for economically weaker section kids in private schools. Parents have no money for books, uniform. Schools put to test as they gear up for first online exam. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Sanya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: Punjab government issued a notification for waiver of tuition and admission fees in all government schools in the state on Sunday. Punjab Chief Minister Amarinder Singh had made such an announcement on July 25. The decision would be applicable for academic year 2020-2021. The development comes in the middle of a raging coronavirus pandemic that has put a financial strain on many people in the state. The compartmental examination of the CBSE 10th and 12th will be taken at the home centre. This decision has been taken by the board to avoid the coronavirus. According to the board, students will go to their own school and take a compartmental examination. Students will not have much trouble by taking the exam at home centre. It is known to be that the compartmental examination is scheduled in September by CBSE. After reports of schools being closed till December started doing rounds, the government agency clarified that the central government has not made any decision yet. The schools have been closed since mid-March, and as per the latest statement in the Education Minister, schools will reopen after discussion with the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Home Affairs once the situation is conducive. An image of a group of school kids swinging a cable bridge on their own to reach school is circulating online with the claim that it is from the state of Uttarakhand. Seeing the ordeal of the kids who are risking their lives for education, netizens are criticizing for central government for neglecting the education sector. The Sarbananda Sonowal-led Assam government has asserted that a final call on reopening of schools and colleges will be taken after August 25. Notably, the Assam government is mulling reopening of educational institutes from September 1. It has also sought feedback from the stakeholders on the same. Till the time we are sure we are not going to open schools, the safety and health of your children is very important to us, Kejriwal said. Delivering his speech at the Secretariat instead of the Chhatrasal Stadium amidst a small gathering given the pandemic, Kejriwal said the situation in Delhi was under control compared to 2 months back. Two teachers in Uttar Pradesh's Banda district have been suspended for not hoisting the national flag in a government school on the Independence Day, an official said on Sunday. According to Basic Education Officer Harish Chandra Nath, the action was taken against the teachers after a video was obtained which showed the national flag was not hoisted at a upper primary government school in Sirsona village in Narayani area of the district on the Independence Day. Data on migrant students to ensure education continuity. The Directorate of Education has asked all schools to submit information on migrant workers' children enrolled with them. DOE said it is being sought for onward submission to the Union Ministry of Education to ensure that there is no discontinuation in their education. Schools in Visakhapatnam which have a proper sports training infrastructure are looking to resume training for their school teams soon. Schools say that even if practice for sports which involve physical contact such as cricket, football or hockey are not started at this moment, they can certainly start tennis coaching. Thrusting one education system on all students across states irrespective of their socio-economic status is not a viable idea, one of the panelists of a 6-member committee formed by the Bengal government to study and share views on the new education policy said. The committee member, who did not wish to be named, also said the voluminous report has been prepared after carefully considering all aspects of the policy and it will be submitted to the state government in a couple of days. Coronavirus outbreaks and its impacts on academic year notwithstanding, around 18 million students enrolled in 1.6 lakh government-run primary and upper primary schools of UP will from this year start enjoying winter breaks, a practice that existed a few years since 2013 but got discontinued during the past 3 years. The kids of these schools will have winter holidays from December 31st to January 14, inform officials. Punjab Food, Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs Minister Bharat Bhushan Ashu inaugurated the government senior secondary smart school at Sera village of the district on Saturday. While appreciating the cleanliness and infrastructure of the school, Ashu announced a grant of Rs 2 lakh from his discretionary quota for its development and Rs 20 lakh for the development of Pile constituency. Santa Cruz-based uniform manufacturer Mahesh Parmar is faced with a dilemma. He has thousands of school uniforms stocked in his godown and shops, but barely any customers so far. In November 2019, Parmar has started planning for the upcoming academic year. With thousands of pre-orders lined up, he hoped to begin selling uniforms from April, as most schools reopen either in April or June. Class 12 student Karthik has made a Nadaswaram, a wind-based musical instrument which is usually made of wood using stone in Tamil Nadu's Madurai. Karthik studies at PKN school in Tiruparankundrum. His father is a sculptor. Amid the coronavirus-induced restrictions, he attends 1 hour online class every day and helps his father to make sculptures. He also makes some sculptures on his own. Issues with distribution of free books at EWS students in private schools has been exacerbated this year because of the financial crisis families are facing. According to provisions of the Right to Education Act, 25% of seats at entry-level classes in private schools are reserved for children from families with an unusual income or less than Rs 1 lakh and disadvantaged groups including disabled children. In the time of e-learning in the pandemic, it is time for exams in many city schools. Typically, schools hold the first internal assessment or unit test around the months of August or September. The school has provided an emergency number for any assistance that a student may need in case of some technical difficulty. Formative assessments that go on all through the academic year are being conducted using e-quizzes. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, log on to our website, which is www.theenn.com, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, Sanya.